Good morning! We are starting this vlog with Mercury out of retrograde, so things should just be on the up and up at this point, and we made it through, so feeling really good about that. I am really trying to get back on track this week. Last week I just had a lot going on, fell out of some of my routines and some of my goals. So this week we're getting back in that. I've meditated, I've worked out. I still need to write a poem today, which I will do. And I'm also trying to start taking a probiotic every day. It's something I haven't done. And I really am trying to focus on my gut health because your gut health is so connected to your mental health. So I'm gonna start taking this probiotic, see if I notice any differences, if it makes me feel better, all of that. And it is just this women's daily probiotic. And I saw it recommended on TikTok, so that's why I got it. And so I'm gonna take this, and then I'm going to take my dogs for a walk, and then I need to get some cleaning done. So we are going to be productive, we're gonna get back on track, and we're gonna have a good day. So I do have a date tonight, and I'm very excited for it. It's actually with the same person from my last video where I was getting ready for a date. I am now going on my third date with them, and I am very excited for it tonight. And I just want to say that I really feel like I manifested this man into my life, and like, I'm not jumping the gun by any means. If things don't work out, it's really fine. I can manifest a new one. Like, the universe, I know, has someone out there for me. So if he's not my person, that's fine. I'll be okay. But like, this is by far the best guy I have ever met in my entire life, and it is just literally almost like it's hitting pretty much everything on my list of the kind of person that I've been manifesting and been visualizing for myself. And so I am just in awe of the universe and extremely grateful that I am really just seeing how powerful manifestation is, how powerful setting intentions are, raising your vibrations, and truly understanding and just working through my belief system about myself and who I deserve to have and who I could date or whatever. Like, working through all of those beliefs and healing has definitely played a huge part in why I'm at where I'm at right now in life. And I just feel like I'm living in a dream right now. Like, I live on my own in a beautiful apartment, and am just like, I literally just have so many positive things going for me, and I feel like it just keeps getting better and better and better, and I am just stoked about it. And the full moon is tomorrow, so we will be getting ready for that. I have started to really appreciate the letting go of what doesn't serve you during full moons, reflecting on what you want to bring in during new moons, and just the intentionality of staying on top of that every single month. Like, I think there's just so much power in it because I'm experiencing it, and all is really good. So I definitely still need to get a few things done before I go on my date. So I need to stay focused and on top of it, but I am just very excited. Good morning, happy October 20th. Tonight is the full moon, and I think my friend and I are going to actually hang out this evening and do a little bit of a full moon ritual, which I'm very excited about. I think we're gonna write letters of everything that we wanna let go of and burn them, and I think it should be really fun. I really do these things more for the fun of it. I do obviously believe in the power of energy, in being mindful of the energy in the atmosphere, in the universe, and how it affects us, and really using it to our advantage. But I also don't know enough about moons, the full moon, the new moon, these rituals, these practices, to really say anything more than I think that they're fun. And I do think that they help me like set my focus and my intentions on the right things. You would think that I'm at a low point in my life because I'm eating ramen noodles at like 9:30 in the morning right now, but I'm actually thriving. I'm just trying to eat up what's in my pantry, so I don't have a lot of food right now, and I just wanted something that wasn't sweet for breakfast, so I'm having ramen noodles because I do need to work on 2 discussion boards for school. I want to work out, meditate, right? Like, I just have a lot of things on my to-do list, and so I wanted to eat and fuel up before I start all of that. But last night I had my date, and it was super fun. Just overall a great time this morning. I normally would have had therapy this morning at 9, but my therapist texted me this morning and we're rescheduling for tomorrow. So that's totally fine with me. I didn't do my workbook yet anyway, so I was like, actually, this is just a blessing in disguise because now I can do my workbook, and by 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will be prepared. And Survivor's on tonight, so you know, my sister and I are gonna do a white rice Wednesday and get probably either like Hawaiian Bros or Chipotle or something and watch Survivor, and then, you know, be celebrating the full moon. So I actually have kind of a packed day today, but it should be really good and productive. I've really been reflecting this week, like just at night when I'm going to bed and I'm thinking about my days and my life and just everything that's happening right now. Like, my mind is blown at how much I really am manifesting the things that I want, and just how this journey of healing like is paying off. I just think back to a year ago, if I would have told myself like, in 1 year you're gonna live in an apartment, you're going to be going out with the most amazing guy that you've ever gone out with, again, no matter how it all plays out, like just to know that I could have these experiences when there was a point in my life where I didn't think I ever would. Like, I didn't think that I could, or I didn't think I deserved it, or I just didn't think I was good enough to have these things. And once I started attacking those beliefs and shifting my thought patterns to be more positive focused and to be more inspired by the idea that I really do create my own reality and really taking hold of my life and figuring out what I want out of it, like, I am just so beyond happy. And I forget that it hasn't always been this way. Like, I've spent years and years and years in depression and anxiety and fear. And so to finally be in a place where like I don't have those same anxiety, like I don't respond the same way to those situations anymore with the same amounts of anxiety and the same amounts of fear and insecurity. I don't think I even give myself enough credit sometimes for just how far I've come and how much I've healed, because I'm still not, you know, obviously exactly where I want to be. I have so much more healing and growing to do. And I think sometimes I'm just so focused on, you know, moving forward and keeping at, you know, improving, but I forget to like take time and reflect, like I have grown so much. And that's why I'm so excited that the full moon is tonight, because I really do feel like I'm just leveling up in a way, and I just don't feel this, I just feel so detached in a way from my past. Like, I just have so much closure when I look back and look at the journey that I've been on, and knowing that it was all meant to be to get me where I am now, and there was value in all of the experiences, no matter how painful and messy and ugly they were. And so I like can look back with just so much grace and forgiveness and gratitude. And I really just am excited now to use this full moon to just like really continue to close a chapter on that old energy that I had for so long in my life, and to really like embrace the new energy that I am waking up with every single day, and the new mindset and the new perception I have on life. Like, I'm not someone who used to be so excited and just so excited about life, and like to go to bed at night excited for the next day, and to feel like that I truly believe like things are just going to keep getting better for me. And so it's a new feeling, and I'm not really used to it, but I'm so grateful for it, and I'm just allowing myself to feel it, to receive it, and just to live in the moment. And it's just so good right now. And for any of you guys who've been watching my journey up until now, I'm so grateful for you guys, because like you guys have seen that like it truly has been a journey. And I spent a couple of years like just really struggling. My quarter life crisis was very real, and I just went through, I mean, I went through a whole season of just shedding things and people that no longer served me. And it's hard to lose things. And it was a very hard season of my life. But to be left feeling so refined, so clear about who I am and what I want, it just makes it all worth it. And so, tonight we are going to further live in this power by doing, our full moon things. I'm putting on just a little bit of makeup today, and I wanted to demo the products that came in my BoxyCharm. If you want to see a full unboxing, I did make a short about it, but I will just feature those products in this video as I use them. So starting with this from Laura Geller, this is their Speckle Hydrating Primer, and I have used this one time before now, and I really liked it, so I'm just gonna put it on now. Overall, this primer really does feel hydrating. I tend to like using hydrating primers, and especially with it now coming into fall and winter, a hydrating primer is perfect. So, and this is such a good size primer, so I'm very excited to have this now in my collection. And I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then show you the other two makeup items that came in the box. Okay, so I put on all of the cream complexion products, and now I'm going to use this bronzer that came in my box this month. It is from this brand, and I think it's like Hanalei. I have no idea, so that's my best guess. My first impression of this bronzer, it's a matte bronzer, is that it does seem kind of small, and maybe that's just because the last bronzer I got in a BoxyCharm was this iconic London one, which is just considerably bigger than this one, but I do love bronzer, and so I'm kind of excited to test this out. The bronzer brush I normally use is this one, and even that, it's like, just feels like a big brush for this small pan. Okay, let's see my first impression. Seems pretty nice to me, actually. It is a little bit deeper than I'm used to for bronzers, but I kind of like it because it is just a little bit of a different tone, and it does seem very matte. It seems like it's blending out well. I would say I'm pretty content with that. Not too bad. It might be a little heavy, which is just my bad for not going in with a little bit lighter of a hand, but I actually don't think it's too horrible. And I'm gonna use this also as an eyeshadow before I use the third and final makeup item in my box this month, which is a cream eyeshadow. So we're just gonna go in with this bronzer as our crease. I think that looks beautiful. I really am liking this bronzer. Very impressed based on my first impression. And now I'm using this Haus Laboratory. It is a liquid eyeshadow. This is the box that came in. I don't know what the shade of this one is, but the swatch comes out pretty pink and shimmery. It almost looks like you could use it as like almost a blush topper if you wanted, or okay, even when I first looked at it, I didn't know if it was an eyeshadow or a lipstick or what it was. And I think the point of a product like this is to play around with placement and the different uses that you can use with it, but I'm just using it for eyeshadow today. This is not a shade I would normally go for, but I'm actually really liking the way that looks on the eye. And obviously it's a very easy application, so I'm really not mad about it. Okay, what do we think? I'm going to take that brush that I used for my bronzer just to help blend it all out. But yeah, I'm honestly very content with how this looks. I think it looks gorgeous. And I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and then give my final thoughts on what I think. And this is what my makeup looks like. I'm not loving the way I look, but I don't think it has to do with the products I used today. I really like that primer, the bronzer, the eyeshadow is not one, it's not a shade that I love on me or will gravitate towards, but I actually liked it more than I thought I would, so I feel like that's a good thing. And I will show you guys the last 2 items tonight when I do my skincare routine, and then I will show you the card so you guys can see what all of this exactly was, how much it cost, and what it's supposed to do. Good morning! It is Thursday the 21st. We made it through the full moon, our full moon ritual. I did it with my friend last night. It was so fun. We wrote letters, and I just wrote mine in the form of I forgive myself for blah blah blah, and then I ended it with like what I wanted to receive and bring in to this new season. And it was really fun. Like, we did almost set my balcony on fire, but it was okay. It was all under control now, and it was really just a good time. So I have therapy this morning, so I'm just getting ready for that. Hello. Good. Okay, yeah, I have my AirPods in, so I got my volume up and all is good. How are you? I forgot to do this last night, so I'm gonna do it tonight. I wanted to show you guys the last 2 items that came in my BoxyCharm. They were these from Julep Beauty, and these are some makeup wipes. So I'm about to hop in the shower, so I thought that I would go ahead and use one of these to remove my makeup before I get in. And then the other thing that came, which I'm not going to demo, but it was from Glow Recipe, and it's their watermelon niacinamide like glow dewdrops, and I have just been loving that so far. I had been using a niacinamide serum from The Ordinary that I was really enjoying, and I had just run out of it, so this is like a perfect replacement for that. And I've been wanting to try this for so long. I see it on TikTok all the time, and so the fact that I was able to get it in a BoxyCharm like just literally made the entire box worth it. But overall, I've liked everything that came this month, and I'm just feeling like BoxyCharm has just really hit a stride where I just feel like I get so many good products every single month, and I do feel like it just genuinely keeps getting better and better and better. And so I'm very pleased, and I will insert that picture of the card right here so that you can read it and see just the more info about it. I used to do more formal BoxyCharm videos, and if that's what you guys would rather see me like really sit down and unbox and try on everything all in one video and in its own video, I'm happy to go back to doing that. I can't tell if I like doing it that better or just throwing it into a vlog like this, but either way, I like sharing what I get with you guys. I'm really trying to get in the groove with vlogging. I feel like this week was a little bit difficult. In the past, I feel like if I was having a hard time vlogging, it was because I was like going through personal things or feeling depressed, or more often than not, it was like more for negative reasons. Whereas right now, it's just all positive reasons why I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do these vlogs, do these videos. I really like am just feeling a lot of momentum building in my life as far as my spiritual growth, my manifesting, and like just really finding happiness, which is what these Happiness Diaries have been about from the beginning. And the fact that when I started it, like, I could not have predicted that I would be where I'm at now. Like, I've just been saying that this whole video. Like, this week has just been a really awesome week of reflection for me about how far I've come, and I want to continue to share this journey with you all and like bring you in on it, and also just show that like finding happiness on the other side of like years of unhappiness is possible. And really, more than anything, I just have always really been about healing. And yes, I do believe that I will have total healing, you know, with my vision, and my vision will be restored one day, but also just like the mental health healing and the spiritual healing and the everything else that I've been going through, because I do believe that healing is the inside out, and I've always felt that way, and it's making the most sense to me now than ever in this season that I'm in. I just have so much positive things going on in my life. There's so much great things happening, but it's hard to sometimes like vlog or bring you guys in on those things, because I don't vlog when I'm with my family and friends, because I want to respect that they don't want to be on video and on YouTube, and that's totally fine. So just finding the balance and all of that. But that if this whole journey is not about growth and learning, what is it? You know, like that's what this has always been. And I know that I will settle in and find a good routine soon enough. And I just really thank you guys for joining me on my journey and all of this, for watching these videos. And if it resonates with you, like, please subscribe and let's see where life takes us, you know, because it's crazy, it's unpredictable, but it really is a good time. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys again for watching. Leave a comment, start some conversation, and I'll see you guys in my next video.